Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode. We're in the top 20, guys, of the top 100 albums of all time, as voted by you guys here on Johnny Radio. Thank you all for your votes. So psyched to see what is next. I've seen the list, obviously, but it's been a little while since I've looked. So this is going to be just as surprising for me as it is for you. And yeah, let's see where we go next. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get right into it. Bam. Okay, at number 20, Let It Bleed by the Rolling Stones. So much yes, man. I mean, just the opener, Gimme Shelter, absolutely one of the best Stone songs ever, all the way through to You Can't Always Get What You Want, absolutely one of their best album closers. And then in between, you got all kinds of great stuff. The title track, Monkey Man, which is one of my personal favorites. I mean, just the list goes on and on. It is an absolute classic from 1969 of one of the best bands ever. So that makes sense at number 20. Now at number 19, big 80s classic, Thriller by Michael Jackson from 1982. I mean, come on. If you were alive in this period, I was only 4 years old, but I remember it well. I mean, this was like the second coming of the Beatles, practically, especially in the MTV era. I mean, the video for Thriller was like, they were playing it every hour on the hour, like the full extended cut of it. And then, of course, you got Beat It. You've got Billie Jean, one of the best songs of the 80s period. You've got Human Nature, PYT, Want to Be Starting Something. I mean, every song on here is a classic, and the masterful production by Quincy Jones. I mean, come on. So yeah, well deserving. And now at number 18, a total left turn here, In the Aeroplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel from 1998. You know, a lot of people like me didn't hear this album until some years after it came out. This is one of those albums that kind of grew on the populace. It wasn't very popular at the time, these guys from Athens, Georgia, but now it is rightly so heralded as one of the best albums of all time. And I agree. It's on my wall of perfect albums behind me. I give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, just a magical record from start to finish. Jeff Mangum, his songwriting is just so amazing on songs like the title track, Oh Calmly, The Communist Daughter, and, you know, loosely based on the Diary of Anne Frank, and but just in such a way where it's like the lyrics are just so all over the place. You never know exactly what things are about, but they resonate in such a personal way. Songs like Two-Headed Boy, and I could go on and on. I mean, just an incredible album that definitely I'm psyched it was that high. And now number 17, we got Mr. Bob Dylan again with Blonde on Blonde from 1966, a classic double album following up the amazing Highway 61 Revisited. I mean, yeah, I can't argue this. I like Highway 61 better personally, but I mean, come on, you got Rainy Day Women, you got Visions of Johanna, Sad-Eyed Lady of the Lowlands. I mean, Leopard Skin Pillbox Hat. I mean, so many different styles, and I Want You. The list goes on and on. I could just be naming songs this whole episode, but definitely deserving to be this high on the list, and cool that it is. Now at number 16, we've got Rumours by Fleetwood Mac from 1977. Yeah, I mean, come on, talk about chock full of gems. I mean, you've got Dreams, you've got golden haired girl. Why can't I think of the song titles? My mind is like it's still on Bob Dylan here. Don't Stop, Go Your Own Way, The Chain, yes. Gold Dust Woman, that's the one I was thinking about. Sorry guys, I'm kind of actually new on the Fleetwood Mac bandwagon. I love them, but I didn't really start getting into them honestly, until about a year ago. And this record is a great place to start. It's man, just so good. Okay, now at number 15, Songs in the Key of Life by Mr. Stevie Wonder. Yes, another 10 out of 10 classic. I mean, come on, you got I Wish, you've got Sir Duke, As, Pastime Paradise. If It's Magic, I mean, talk about so many different genres of music. And Stevie Wonder is just a musical genius, and he was at the top of his game on this one. Just from the opener of Love's in Need of Love Today. It's such a strong, powerful statement of love throughout the record. Isn't She Lovely? Just a beautiful masterpiece of an album. So that's at 15. Now at 14, we got the Velvet Underground and Nico from 1967. You know, as much as I do appreciate Velvet Underground, there's, you know, a handful of songs that I really dig, like I'm Waiting for the Man and Sweet Jane, of course, which is not on this album. But there, I don't really see what the big deal is about this record. I mean, I can see from a historical standpoint, like they were kind of the beginning of garage rock or indie rock, like in a sense, kind of superseded that genre. But I'm not as I don't think it has as much repeat value as most people think. Songs like Heroin, they just lag on forever. But you know, I definitely understand, like I said, in historical context, why so many people think it is great. So wouldn't have it as high, but there you go. So now at number 13, we got The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust by David Bowie from 72. Another one that sound-wise has kind of a little more of a grungy sound for back then. But this one I really do love. I mean, the opener, 5 Years, just an amazing track with Bowie vocally, like really going for it. And I mean, just so many tracks like Ziggy Stardust and Starman. I mean, I can see why it's his most beloved. I mean, so many great hit songs and the gems in between. Absolutely. So deserving to be up there. That's cool. Now at number 12, we got What's Going On by Marvin Gaye from 1971. Absolutely, man. I mean, this obviously was much higher on Rolling Stone's top 500. I believe it was in the number 1 spot on their revised list. And I don't blame them. I mean, this kind of a loose concept album, the songs flow into one another. Like Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life, this has just a really strong message of love and just social consciousness. The title track and Mercy, Mercy Me is an absolute classic from the 70s. Just really cool on many different fronts. How, you know, Marvin Gaye pushed Motown forward with this record in a huge way. And so, yeah, absolutely don't blame anyone getting it up there. So very cool. And now number 11, Nevermind by Nirvana. Yes, another 10 out of 10. Absolutely. Every single song on here I love. Smells Like Teen Spirit, Lithium, Come As You Are, Territorial Pissings. I mean, everything on here, even the ballads, Polly and Something in the Way. Absolute classics. So yeah, kind of surprised actually it didn't cut into the top 10, but now I'm really compelled to see what did make the top 10 at this point. I mean, I kind of have an idea, a recollection of some of them, but yeah, that's it, guys, for this episode. So tune in next week. I'm considering doing 10 through 6 and then 5 through 1 and 2 separate episodes to kind of prolong this thing a little more, because it's been so fun. And I really appreciate everybody commenting and letting me know what you think. So don't be surprised if we actually have 2 more episodes left after this, because, you know, it's so fun. I don't want it to stop. So thank you, guys. And please leave me your comments. Let me know what you think. What do you think is going to make the top 10? And guys, just So much great classic music. I hope you're all doing well in this crazy season and listening to good music and letting it just fill your soul and enjoy the holidays. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, Viva la vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.